what changes have you seen at church?
Well, the big screens have been really nice, and all the plants, the greenery, the stained glass windows, I really like.
I've seen many changes over the years. Physically, I've been here through a lot of those changes. I've seen the membership change. I was on the church council as we were going through the pandemic, so I've seen a lot of changes that occurred through services that we had, and trying to do what was best for the members of the congregation to navigate through those challenges, and we did. And we came out, I believe, as a stronger, more vibrant congregation than we went in.
Yeah, I've helped with the room we're in, opening it up.
Well, the big change was the rebuilding of the buildings. I think it made a big difference in the congregation.
Changes, oh my gosh, so many. When I first attended church here, we entered from Finley Street up the steps into the sanctuary. We turned that around, we've built new, we've added on, it's beautiful, it's wonderful.
So what changes do you recall?
The church?
Yes.
Oh, all the changes. They changed all. I got married there at Faith, and I can remember it was all up there where the cafeteria and stuff is now, where the church was. It's just altogether different church. We have got a real nice church now with everything. So,
How have things changed at church since you were little?
Things that have changed in this church since I was little are probably the services coming together. We first had 2 services, a contemporary and a more liturgical. And they've since then since COVID come together, and I think it's been really great having one service so you get to see everyone.
I love the new sanctuary. When we first came, of course, the great room was the sanctuary, and so different, such a different feel.
Well, the building project. And I think we've had some changes in the way of like when our services are, but I think that's a good thing because now we're not as separated into 2 different groups of when we celebrate, but when we're all together as one.
And the biggest changes in attendance when we've had here at Faith is I used to come to the 8:15 or 8:30 service. We're up every morning, and then that was fine. But the joint service we have now is you get to meet everybody in the church. At the earlier times, sometimes you did not see the other ones that were here coming to the later service.
Oh, what changes? I'll tell you what, I love children, and I love to see the children. And the children's sermon, how it has grown, because we're very fortunate to have a lot of young ones in here, but also to see our youth grow. I mean, they're getting older and taking on more responsibility, but I also like to see what we do with doorbell dinners, and I mean, the list goes on. There's just so many good things that goes on in this church, and I'm just, like I said, privileged to be a part of it.